the Tinder swindler just got swindled. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd where I break down today's true crime news that's pretty much caught my eye. And yes, you read the title correctly. Over $5,000 has been stolen from the Tinder swindler himself. What happened? How did this come about? How has there been a little bit of justice in the world that's just happened? I break it down for you in a moment, but before we do so, if you haven't done so already, do me an absolute humongous favour. That shiny red subscribe button that's winking at you, give it a good old tickle, will you, for me? Like, share, comment, all of that good stuff, because if you like your daily true crime news, I'm your channel. And let's jump into it, shall we? So this is from TMZ. And I love the title to this. Tinder swindler Simon LEVIEV says, "Turnabout's not fair play. I just got swindled." Guys, there's justice in the world, and this proves it a little bit. So what the deuce actually happened to him? So the tables have turned, and he's been bamboozled in what seems to be an Instagram scam. Now, to be fair, I didn't even know that that was a thing, that you can be on Instagram and get scammed. Like, I didn't know that. Of course, I'm totally naive and living in cloud cuckoo land most of the time. But yeah, I was really surprised to know that Instagram scams are a thing. Now, apparently, sources familiar with the situation have told TMZ that last Thursday, Simon was contacted by a verified female on Instagram. Now, verified, does that mean like the blue check mark, or that he did background kind of scan on her to make sure she was who she was, like she was legit? Don't really understand how the verified comes into it, what that means. But anyway, she claimed she'd helped Simon and girlfriend at the time, who knows at this point, Kate Conlin, get verified on the app through her boyfriend, saying he worked at Mark Zuckerberg's tech company that owns Instagram. Okay, so that explains it a little bit more. Verified as in getting the blue check mark, and he made sure that this person that approached him had the blue check mark themselves and that they were verified. Okay, I get that now. So, is the Tinder swindler with Kate, his current girlfriend? Now, the alleged swindlers went to great lengths apparently to pull this off. So Simon FaceTimed the boyfriend, who seemed to be, it looks like, in a very busy office, appearing like he was at Meta, with employees walking around behind him. Oh, dude, I respect the dedication to the bit. This is amazing. And here are the alleged payments. So nearly €6,000 in total, from what we know so far, allegedly he was swindled out of, which when I do a quick kind of conversion rate on Google from euros to dollars, that's over $5,000, guys. Oh my goodness. Like, not to laugh at anyone's misfortune, don't get me wrong. However, when it comes to the Tinder swindler and what I believe he has done based on the documentary from Netflix that's out there, oh, just a little bit of justice there, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Just a tiny little bit. So yeah, the fake metamate said the only way he could give him the blue check on his profile, as well as delete the fake accounts under his name, would be to offer up a big, massive, hunky chunk of change. Now, apparently here, TMZ is saying that it was over $6,600, but Google are telling me over 5, so take that as you will. Either way, mucho amount of money there. The payments were sent via PayPal through 2 separate transactions, one for him and one for his girlfriend. Shortly after, Simon's manager found the deal suspicious and reached out to an actual team member on Meta who told them that they don't charge for verifications. And before anyone could call out the swindlers, they completely scrubbed themselves from the internet, including removal of the IG accounts, letting the swindlers walk away with the cash. I tell you something, guys. Anyone with half a brain, maybe I'm being too judgmental here, but this is just my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, right? Knows that if you want to get that blue check mark being verified, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, right? You don't have to pay for it. You go through an application process. You explain to them what you're about. You explain to them why you feel that you're a public figure or whatever, right? And then they make an assessment as to whether they're gonna blue check mark you and verify you or not. No money exchanges hands, okay? And anyone with any social media savvy would know that. And you'd think, wouldn't you, that the Tinder swindler would know this too? Wouldn't you? I don't know. I'm quite happy he didn't. Because he's just lost over $5,000 minimum. Oh my goodness. So Simon allegedly, and this is from now the documentary When I Can Get My Brain Back into Gear. If you don't know who this dude is by now, he allegedly, this Tinder swindler, allegedly swindled countless women out of more than $10 million through Tinder, ghosting them once he got what he wanted. Since then, he's had quote-unquote enemies after him. Most recently, though, a criminal court complaint against him from the true LEVIEV family, which he has no real part in. And what's happening there is that the real LEVIEV family are suing him. Yes, karma does not mess around, I tell ya. Yeah, the real LEVIEV family are actually suing him for him using their name falsely and all that malarkey. So, dude is starting to enter, in my opinion, conspiracy theory or whatever, a real world of pain. And I'm totally here for it, especially with what he allegedly did to countless women. However, I fully believe it. I fully believe it. Simon, though, after all that, he did get verified on Instagram Tuesday afternoon, by legit means, though, of course, after his manager reached out to Meta to get it done. I mean, to be fair, if you've got a manager, why don't you just let your manager do that? You just turn around your manager and be like, I'd like to get verified. I want that blue check. Can you sort it out, please? Your manager does those things. Surely, right? Oh, my goodness. Like, I tell you something. I'm not, I don't even feel ashamed feeling this. This is nice little slice of just desserts for the Tinder swindler here. Like, he has allegedly, although in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, I believe it, stolen over $10 million over the years from countless women who he has hurt and are still in financial pain to this day because of his alleged actions, which I believe is true. And so, for someone out there to just have the balls, firstly, to think, do you know what? We're going to swindle the Tinder swindler and then actually execute it. Oh my goodness. Freaking genius. And then to top it all off, allegedly, as the story goes, they literally, like, when they do the video call, they set themselves up in this office to kind of make it look like they actually work at Meta, this, that, and the other. Like, oh my goodness, like, the commitment to this con. Wow, it's freaking impressive. I tell you that right now. Now, what I do want to say, just to put it out there, is I am not encouraging anyone to swindle the Tinder swindler. I'm not encouraging anyone to con the Tinder swindler, to steal from him, or anything like that, or to swindle or con anyone else, okay? Not encouraging that. at all. However, if someone did have to be conned and did have to be swindled, what do you guys think to this absolutely freaking insane story? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you haven't done so already, do be a big, massive favor. That nice, shiny red subscribe button. Give it a nice, good old tickle for me, will ya? Like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. And until the next time, you guys, laters.